In case anyone doubts that one person can make a difference, ask Ukrainian refugees in Vienna, for whom one name has become a lifeline: Tanya. Find Tanya Meyer, they say. She will help you. That's the advice Lilia was given by another refugee as she deposited her teenage son in Vienna alone before returning to the front line in Ukraine.
She said that Tanya will help my son. This is my one child, and I don't want that he was killed in this war.
Tanya Meyer found herself in this role somewhat by accident. Despite an earlier career in investment banking, for years she'd been mostly a stay-at-home mom. Then Russia invaded Ukraine.
February 24th, I woke up, burst into tears, cried the whole morning, and then kind of just started following what was happening. Someone wrote me, "Hey Tanya, if you're in Vienna, you should go help at the train station. Go there. They need Russian or Ukrainian speakers."
Fluent in Russian, Meyer helped Ukrainians arriving in Vienna, many of whom had just a few belongings in plastic bags and little, if any, cash. She started buying things for people out of her own pocket, but the level of need quickly became overwhelming. Refugees were stuck in the arrival center for many weeks instead of the envisioned 3 days, and as long as they were there, they could not start getting financial assistance.
The state response was super slow and completely chaotic, and they were waiting months to get any money from the Austrian government.
That's where the idea was born to crowdfund grocery cards of 50 euros each. Together with some volunteers, Tanya Meyer created a website and started pleading for funds on social media. She puts every penny into the gift cards, mailing many by hand, and posting photos of the food recipients buy. So far, about 4,000 cards have been delivered.
I was so grateful, and I wrote her, "Tanya, thank you so much," because 50 euro at that very time was a big amount of money, When you came here and you don't have money, you don't know what is going on.
Irina says Meyer's gift card was the first hand of help she and her children got in Austria.
Kids, what is the surprise? It's like a happy birthday party. It's so important for our first time because you so растерянный. You're lost.
It's too much. Usually it's asking
It's
less.
impossible, right? Where are people supposed to get that money from?
Vasily says Tanya Meyer also helped him find housing when he and his mother were homeless. Now he volunteers as her online group administrator.
A lot of people need help, and Tanya can't do everything by her own. So there is not enough resources. She's only one person.
But Meyer is far from alone. Train of Hope, an NGO set up originally to help with the large inflow of migrants in 2015, has provided food, clothing, space, and activities for an estimated 135,000 refugees so far. But the organization also says it's a shame these tasks are falling to volunteers again.
You could have learned a lot looking back at what happened in 2015, what was needed by the refugees and how it all evolved. But we felt in 2022, when the Ukrainians were coming, that while the NGOs and civil society had done their homework, most of the management, public administration didn't.
Most refugees here expressed gratitude to the Austrian government, but some also feel the initial welcome has worn out. This group of people with disabilities and severe illness lives in a building that will be closed next month, and they haven't been told what happens next.
Now they're going to move us all, and we're all really scared. What if they move us all to different places? How will we help each other? Who's going to help us?
For many, the answer to that question is, again, Tanya. But she explains that she too has been helped by her project.
I always felt a little bit like I've been a bad example to my kids because I haven't had a job in so long. But I also feel like I've been a really good example this year. I've taught them that you can do something as one person. They've all volunteered themselves to do conversation practice with Ukrainian kids their own age. That makes me really proud.
Tanya Meyer says she'll continue helping the refugees until the money stops coming in. But that's not today. Her phone is buzzing with new requests and new donations, and people are counting on Tanya to make it to the mailbox.